good afternoon from Cambodia. So it's been a while since I left Nepal, so it's been already 2 weeks, and I spent 1 week in Koh Chang in Thailand to catch up with my friend, and now I've been already in Siem Reap in Cambodia for a week, and yeah, today's my last day here, and I decided to rent a scooter and then explore the city for a little bit more, because yeah, so far I've done a couple things. Most of all, I spent some time at the pool at my hostel, and then I also of course did a tour of the famous Angkor Wat, which is the main attraction in Siem Reap. And yeah, now I will explore a little bit more, and first step will be getting a scooter. Alright, so I've got my scooter. It cost me about $7. So in Cambodia everything is priced in US$, but you can also pay in the national currency, which is Cambodian real. And so most of the times it's a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I paid a little bit less than $7 for the scooter, and then a little bit less than $2 to fill up the tank. And yeah, now I'm heading along the river to go to the countryside, and yeah, let's go. So I've arrived at the Lotus Farm, and initially I wanted to film on the way here, but yeah, somehow my video did not work, so yeah, I'm gonna try to film some of the landscape later, but the countryside looks really nice. So yeah, first thing now is to go into the Lotus Farm, because you can do a tour of the farm for $5 and see some lotus. So first I got invited to drink some lotus tea and eat some lotus cake. Cheers! Being an important symbol in Buddhism, lotus plays a significant role in the Cambodian culture. However, when harvesting the plant, the stem is often left to decompose in the water. At the Lotus Farm, the stems, a waste product of surrounding local farms, are used to produce silk fibers. The delicate fibers are extracted from the stem, spun, and then woven into a soft fabric, creating a truly sustainable product. I initially came to the Lotus Farm expecting to be surrounded by fields of lotus flowers. Instead, I got an explanation of how the fabric is created, and while this was not what I expected, I really treasured this moment because it made me realize that there is so much knowledge about the world that I've yet to learn. For like 5 minutes, and I'm like in the middle of nowhere, which is actually pretty cool, like in the middle of the countryside. And I think there's a lotus farm right over there, so a lot of lotus flowers. And I actually didn't know that there were so many lotus farms in Cambodia, but yeah, like I learned at the farm, there's a lot of lotus farms, and the main reason for that is that Cambodia is more than 90% is Buddhist, and the lotus flower is used in the Buddhist culture for yeah, like the temple visits and stuff. So there's a high demand on lotus flowers, and therefore a lot of lotus farms. And that's actually cool. Yeah, and yeah, I think I'm gonna drive around for a little more, because I don't know, it's crazy, like I'm in the middle of nowhere. I love that. back in the city center, and I saw the other day that the Botanical Garden is actually free of charge, so I decided to give it a visit. And yeah, so it took me a while to find the main entrance, but yeah, I'm here now. And yeah, so it's actually free of charge, but you have to follow their Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or they had something else. Some of the pages you have to follow, and then you can go in for free. So I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, so I just got here and I will explore it now. I have half an hour before I want to continue. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm already on my way back out because yeah, I only had a little bit of time to kill before my actual planned adventure. But yeah, I think it's a really cool place, and if you have some spare time in Siem Reap and looking for something free to do, it's definitely nice to go. And I think you can easily spend some time here without getting bored. But yeah, I would probably not say it's a must-do. So, as you can see, I have changed because I'm trying to go to the Angkor site today. So, what Cambodia is most likely known for is Angkor Wat, which is the main temple of the Angkor site. But the complete site is actually 400 square kilometers big and has like a ton of temples, not just Angkor Wat. And yeah, I'm trying to go there now because I've heard if you go after 5 p.m. it's free, the entrance. Otherwise you have to pay a $37 US fee to get in. That's what I did yesterday, also with a guided tour, which was pretty nice, but yeah, I don't want to pay $37 again. So yeah, I'm trying to go there now after 5 and try to get in for free. So yeah, I hope that's going to work, because then I can see the sunrise there if the sun stays out, because it's getting a little bit cloudy, but it was sunny all day, so I have a little bit of hope left. Unfortunately, you cannot really see it while I'm driving, but there's a huge moat that surrounds Angkor Wat. It's about 6 kilometers in total, and it was completely handmade, so that's just amazing. It was done in the 12th century, and people dig that. I mean, I guess probably not just people, they probably had help from elephants, but yeah, it's crazy how huge this thing is. It's handmade, so that's really cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep driving and look for some temples. So I've been driving for 5 minutes and it's been mainly forest, and then suddenly there's this temple, like in the middle of nowhere. It's really cool. There's like nothing around us, just this temple. And yeah, it's at the main street, so not really peaceful, but still, like just in the middle of nowhere, there's a temple. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue because, I don't know, the main street doesn't give me like really nice temple vibes I'm looking for, but yeah. I'm curious to see what comes next. decided to make my first stop because this looks kind of cool. I think there's like a water thing or something, so I'm gonna explore it. And I got 45 minutes before the sun sets, and yeah, unfortunately it's cloudy, so I don't think there's gonna be a sunset, but at least there's gonna be daylight for an hour or so before I have to head home. But yeah, I'm curious to explore. So I think this actually used to be the entrance of a temple, or the exit, however you want to call it. And then when you go up there, there should be the temple, because there's like a platform. And over there you can also see the lions who protect the earth as a symbol of the Hinduism. Because I think in the 12th century, the area Angkor used to be Hindu, before then turning into Buddhism a couple centuries later. So a lot of these temples are Hindu temples, but then there's also a bunch of Buddhist temples. And fun fact, Angkor Wat, the most famous one, actually used to be a Hindu temple before the Buddhist king then turned it into a Buddhist temple. So now today it's a Buddhist temple. Yeah, but we're not going there today because I went there yesterday, so I'm not sure I want to see it again. But yeah, we're continuing our drive and see some other temples. And yeah. So I just drove by and I saw this really cool temple and decided to go in. And apparently it's from the 10th century, so even older than Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is from the 12th century. And wow, this is mind-blowing. The reason why I keep comparing the temples to Angkor Wat is that Angkor Wat is the temple everyone comes to see, and then once they've seen it, I mean, some people spend more time here, but most of them are like, okay, we've seen Angkor Wat, now we can go. But I don't know, I feel like the other temples are so much cooler, especially when you're like almost the only person walking around. So I saw 2 other people just now, but other than that, it's just me. I mean, I don't know how it is like during the day, but it's just such an incredible feeling to walk this temple site all by yourself. And imagine that this used to be like a huge temple where people would go and pray every day. It's it's just unbelievable. And I feel like this is hard with Angkor Wat because I guess no matter what time you go, it's always gonna be full of people, and it's hard to imagine like somebody praying in a prayer site when there's like 100 tourists taking a picture of it. So yeah, this is really cool. I mean, this could be like from a movie or something. I don't know, I'm just speechless. so cool. This temple is completely surrounded by forest. Everywhere you look, it's just cool. I mean, you could still a little bit noise from the street which goes by, but still, like, other than that, the view, looking in the trees, I'm absolutely obsessed with this temple. Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, back then I don't think it was all forest. I think back then there were a lot of houses, but the houses were made out of wood, so they didn't survive for 1200 years. And yeah, so everything that used to be forest, I think actually used to be a city, which is even harder to comprehend. Like, this is insane because the forest is huge, but yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with this place. I could just stay here forever, but this does not look good and I don't want to be caught in the rain, so it's time to head home. I'm probably already too late, but yeah, I'm trying to make it home dry. And yeah, so I think it's half an hour approximately, so wish me luck. As you can see, I did not quite make it home before the rain started. But yeah, I think it was like 5 minutes on a scooter when the rain started, so 5 minutes in the rain is fine, especially because I have a raincoat, so that's alright. Not my biggest problem today. My biggest problem is on the way down from the temple, you had to walk the stairs down, which were really steep, and I was being extra careful because I'm a clumsy person and I like to trip. Well, I don't like to, but I trip a lot, so I was being extra careful because I didn't want to die on the temple. And then I made it down the stairs without tripping, and I was super happy. And I was standing on the platform and there was only one more stair left, and I was so happy that I made it down the steep stairs without falling. Took an extra step and tripped and bent over my foot. So now my foot hurts. I can still walk, but it hurts. And yeah, I have no idea what happens next because I'm taking a night bus today to Angkor Wat to go to my next destination. And I don't know, maybe the next vlog will be from the emergency room. So stay tuned to find out if I make it or not.